My name is Sandy Wall, and we are Long Beach. So my life before Pueblita, I was doing a lot of community work of just volunteering for different organizations. In 2020, obviously we know the world shut down. I had a lot of time to reflect, and I feel like during that time there was like a lot of crazy things just happening. And also too, like I lost my job, so I had a lot of time to reflect on things that were like important to me, what did I value and what did I want to do with my time. And so I was like, okay, what can I do that I can invest into the community, because I felt like that's where my heart was. Pueblita came to life around February 2021. Food is like a really big part of my life. And I was talking to my partner and I said, would it be kind of crazy if we just started like making like tortillas and selling it? He goes, what do you mean? Let's sell tortillas. That's how we fund our events. That's how we create community. One thing I know for sure is people will always come for food. My family's from Colima, Mexico. So when we would go visit, my grandma's love language was feeding you. I always say it's a sixth love language of cooking for people and inviting them into your home and making them a meal with love. Making the tortillas is symbolic of the love that we want to create for the community and the love we have for Long Beach. We only keep the amount in order to make everything, and everything else is completely donated to free community events. So that can range from like our toy drives, our back to school drives.
I feel like when Sandy decided to make tortillas, it like really made sense to me because she's always loved cooking and we've always cooked together. For me, like I'm really proud that Sandy was able to blow this up because she really started from the bottom, and it's one of those things that like I get fulfillment from it too. Like I love going out into the community. So for me, that's something that's really cool, and that it's made it like really an easy transition to help out.
The goal with Pueblita is we can only create as many events as our tortillas sell. The programs that we do are also the programs I wish I had when I was growing up, and I feel like my family could have benefited from it like dramatically, and it would have made our life a little bit easier. One of the things that we just had happen was our community hike, and I wanted to add, so the title of the walks are called Caminar, Comunidad y Chisme. And I put chisme specifically there because yeah, it's healthy for you to do the chisme, you know? Chisme is like the gossip. Chisme is when you get the tea, you know? Like, let's just talk about it. Like what was going on in your day? Really is just having that conversation that bonds you with people. And so the idea is to basically create a more inclusive, community-oriented space, get some fresh air, get some vitamin D, and be outside and enjoy the time and meet some new friends. I'm originally from San Bernardino, California. I was born and raised there. I went to school in San Diego, and then I knew eventually I wanted to move to LA. We moved here 2018. I always tell people, you either get it or you don't get it. If you live in Long Beach, I think there's this understanding of community. I always say it's a big city with a small town mentality. People here really care about our communities, and I think that's so unique. And it's always been really special to me. I feel like it's gonna be my forever home, and I love it. If you're interested specifically for the community events and what we're doing and what we're up to, you can follow us on Facebook or Instagram at Pueblita Tortillas. Or we also have a website if you want to make an order. It's always the next day you can get it, and that way it ensures that when you get your tortillas, they're fresh and they're warm. We'll start it out with making the masa, squishing them, warming them up, and it takes a long time. It takes a lot of time. So it really does come from a lot of love. My favorite part of the process is the smell. It's kind of like a nostalgia. It's like a warm hug, I guess to say. But yeah, the smell of when everything's being made, it smells really great. I never thought I would be doing Pueblita at this level because growing up, I never thought about me being Mexican American as something different. Leaving my small bubble, going to college, experiencing life, and understanding like that's just not the world we live in. It is important and it does make me unique. And then having this community aspect and making people feel included and in gathering new people to be a part of the community has always been, I guess, subconsciously important to me because the older I got, the more unique that felt. My mom always jokes around with me that I'm making tortillas and selling them because she's like, I never thought. And I was like, me neither. Like, it's crazy, but it's been so positive. And it's really beautiful to see how big and how our following has grown and how many people really responded to it in all different capacities.